What is wealth? A realistic, no-hype guide for adults. Part 1. Understanding the illusion. Most people think wealth means money. A big salary, a nice car, a better lifestyle. This belief is everywhere. It's reinforced by movies, social media, advertising, and even well-meaning family advice. From a young age, many people are taught that success looks a certain way. Earn more, upgrade your life, and make sure it shows. Earn more, upgrade more, look successful. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Some of the highest earners you know are not wealthy at all. They look successful, they sound successful, they appear to be doing well. They travel, they upgrade, they post wins. Yet behind closed doors, many are financially fragile. One missed paycheck causes stress. One medical bill causes panic. One unexpected expense creates chaos. One job loss turns confidence into fear. That is not wealth. And this misunderstanding does not destroy lives suddenly. It works quietly, slowly, over years, through habits that feel normal, through decisions that seem harmless at the time, through lifestyle inflation that creeps in unnoticed. Most people don't fail financially because they are reckless. They fail because they are following a script that was never designed to lead to stability. If you've ever felt like you're earning but not progressing, working hard but not building anything durable, saving money but still feeling anxious about the future, this video is for you. This is not motivation. This is not hype. This is not a promise of riches. This is a realistic explanation of how wealth actually works in adult life. By the end of this series, you will understand what wealth truly is, why many adults never achieve it no matter how hard they work, and how two people earning the same income can end up in completely different futures. To understand wealth, we must first unlearn one dangerous belief. Wealth is not income. Income is what you earn. Wealth is what remains after earning stops. Income depends on effort. Wealth depends on structure. Income stops when you stop. Wealth continues. This distinction changes everything. Two people can earn the same amount of money and live in the same city, yet experience completely different levels of freedom. One feels trapped, constantly worried about the next expense. The other feels calm, knowing they have margin and options. The difference is not intelligence. It is not luck. It is not even income. It is structure. Wealth is not lifestyle. Lifestyle is consumption. Wealth is ownership. A luxury life can be rented. A wealthy life is owned. Many people confuse the two because they look similar from the outside. A person living in a nice apartment, driving a good car, and wearing expensive clothes appears wealthy, but appearance does not pay bills when income stops. Wealth means having assets, time, and options, even when you stop working. In simple terms, if you stop working today and your life collapses tomorrow, you were never wealthy. That statement is not meant to insult. It is meant to diagnose. Many people earn well but live paycheck to paycheck. Many people look rich but are deeply dependent on their next salary. Many people confuse comfort with security. Comfort feels good now. Security protects you later. Those are not the same. Here is a practical way to test this. Ask yourself, if I lost my income today, what would happen in 30 days, 90 days, 12 months? If your answers include words like panic, borrow, sell, or hope something happens, that does not make you irresponsible or lazy. It simply means you do not yet have enough distance between your life and your paycheck. Wealth is that distance, and the first goal of wealth is not luxury, it is breathing space. The trap most people fall into. Understanding wealth intellectually is easy. Living it consistently is difficult. Let's look at two people. Person A earns a high salary. They upgrade their phone regularly. They buy a nicer car every few years. They move into better apartments as their income increases. They work hard, they are respected, they appear successful. From the outside, it looks like achievement. Person B earns less. They drive an average car. They live below their means. They delay upgrades. They invest quietly. They don't look impressive. They don't stand out. They don't attract attention. But here is the difference that changes everything. Person A spends first and saves what remains. Person B saves and invests first and spends what remains. That single habit determines long-term outcomes. 10 years later, Person A is still working hard, not because they enjoy it, but because they must. Their lifestyle depends on their income. Their freedom depends on their job. Missing one paycheck creates anxiety. Losing a job creates fear. Person B, on the other hand, has options. They can reduce work, change direction, take calculated risks, or stop working for a period of time. On the surface, Person A looked ahead, but the future tells a very different story. Now let's go deeper, because this is where many people misunderstand the situation. Person A is not bad with money. Person A is doing what society rewards visually. When Person A gets a raise, their first thought is, I deserve better. So the raise becomes a better apartment, a better car, better clothes, better weekends, better restaurants, and a better image. None of these choices are immoral or foolish. They are human. After years of effort, people want relief. They want to enjoy the rewards of their work. The problem is not enjoyment. The problem is automatic upgrading. Over time, this pattern forms. More income, more lifestyle, more fixed expenses, more dependence. Person B also gets raises, but Person B treats raises differently. Person B asks, if I don't change my lifestyle too quickly, what can this extra income buy me in the future? So the raise becomes a larger emergency fund, investments, paying down high-interest debt, building a small side business, or acquiring an asset that produces cash flow. Person A buys upgrades, Person B buys leverage. And that is why two people with similar incomes can end up living very different lives 10 or 15 years later. Wealth is not about looking ahead. It is about building ahead. Why effort is not enough. Here is a truth many adults discovered too late. Wealth is not built by effort alone. Effort is necessary, but it is not sufficient. Many hardworking people never become wealthy. Many disciplined people remain financially fragile. This is not because they lack character. It is because effort without structure leaks. Wealth is built through delayed consumption and intelligent allocation. Delayed consumption means resisting the urge to turn every income increase into immediate lifestyle upgrades. Intelligent allocation means directing money into assets, not appearances. Most people trade their future for comfort today without realizing it. Not recklessly, not suddenly, gradually. A slightly better car, a slightly bigger house, a slightly more expensive lifestyle. Each decision feels small. Together, they create dependence. By the time the cost becomes clear, time has already passed, and time is the one thing money cannot replace. Effort produces income. Structure converts income into wealth. If your structure is weak, effort leaks. You can work harder and still stay financially stuck. That is why some people work 60 to 80 hours a week and still feel anxious about money, not because they are lazy, but because their system has holes. In Part 2, we will examine those holes closely, the myths, behaviors, and mental shortcuts that keep adults stuck even when they are earning more than ever before.